So sacrifices were made from my pockets, but it's okay. Um, it's whatever. Um, it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what that looks like. It's not the most exciting, but I do want to show you guys. So this is what it looks like. this is